These are some of the things that we might work on a typical ride. Turn this little area into a trail course. Get Jessie to cross that little mud bog. Go down into the ditch. We're working on getting her to place her feet correctly and not to go charging up and down the hill. So I stopped at the bottom of that hill, collected her, and then we moved forward. Same with going down a hill. I want her to go down slowly, place her feet correctly. There are some rocks at the bottom of this gully, and so I want her to place her feet. If she gets going too fast, I'm going to stop her, and then I'll start her back up again. This day, December 2009, I had my Nikon Coolpix 220. It doesn't take the best video, but it's easy to carry. It's right here, so she doesn't charge up that hill. I stop her ahead of time. And then I want her to follow my direction coming out of that gully too. She kind of took off to the right on me there. I'll stop her here again before we go down the hill. So she learns to place her feet, look at the obstacle, and then she comes out smoothly. We've ridden over to another area now. This is a construction area where they've dumped some construction pipes. We pulled out probably about a 14 or 16 inch drain pipe, and we use it for lope overs and trot overs. That's my wife Renee on her horse Dusty. She trotted over going away from us. And she's going to make a circle, and I think she's going to lope back towards us. Oh, it's great fun. I'm going to lope in both directions. Turn Jessie in a circle. My jumping form's not that great, but it is a lot of fun. We've ridden a little bit farther out now, and we're loping some circles. I'm working on some lead changes. That lead is the inside front leg that Jessie uses on that circle. So right now she's just switched to her right lead. I'm doing a right circle. I'll come across the middle, and I'm going to change to a left circle, and I want her to change that front leg. There she goes. Nicely done. This works on a lot of different things. For her, she's got to listen to my cues. For me, I have to change my seat, my balance. I have to watch my leg cues. There's as much for me to work on as for her. And a lot of this practice is more for my benefit. I'm not very good at this part. She does have a tendency to want to go where she wants to go, so this does help her to listen to me. We did this for quite a long time, and I just trimmed the video down to a few minutes. There she goes to her left lead. We're a little closer to home now, and Renee is working on her stops. She wants to cue the stop using just her seat, not pulling on the rein at all, and when she sits down, Dusty should stop. There you go. She'll take a couple of backup steps, and then do a rollback and take off again. We've been riding for about an hour and a half, and in between the exercises, we've just let the horses relax and kind of enjoyed the day. This direction is on the way home, and Dusty feels that he really doesn't want to stop. So Renee takes hold of one rein, makes him work a little bit, and then once she gets him stopped, settled, she'll take off and ride again. She'll cue the lope. And she'll try it again in the other direction. Since this is going away from home, he usually stops a little bit better this way. Again, another couple of backup steps, roll back, and takes off again. A little bit better. I got it in my head that I wanted to lope Jessie in a circle, guiding her with just my legs, not holding on to the reins. So we thought we'd give it a try. It was really hard to try and keep her in the circle. She kept wanting to break out of it. But it was fun to try. For any who read my blog, trainingjessie.blogspot.com, that junk area in the back is where the pit bulls came after us. We were able to get away without anyone getting hurt. Loping in the circle, she just kept looking out, just being distracted by everything. Here I am loping without my hands on the reins, and I'm going to try and cue the trot using just my seat. She did that good. And now I'm going to try and go from a trot to a lope with just my leg cues, not holding onto the reins. She didn't take off right away right there, so I reached back and tapped her on the butt. Here I'm trying to develop my leg cues, my balance, and my independent seat. And here we're going to work on our stop using just my seat, barely holding onto the reins. And that's our Sunday ride.